Hello, all my Head Hurts fans and teams. This is BjMacco, and today I'm going to be reviewing, drumroll please, FIFA10 on the PS3. Okay, so this didn't really take me that long to write, but hopefully if you haven't played the game yet, this should give you a better insight as to what you can expect when you purchase it. Okay. The latest football offering from EA Sports has been hailed by many as the best ever FIFA, as it brings together the classic and recognisable elements that make the game so great, such as the 15 season manager mode. The fan shop and the new match challenges are also fan favourites, with newer and more realistic gameplay and a lot of new game types. Could this actually be the best football game ever? Okay, so this is going to be FIFA 10 versus FIFA 09. For people who have played FIFA 09, the new game, FIFA 10, will at first feel like a huge, expensive disappointment because at first glance there doesn't appear to be anything new. The transfer market has moved on a year, as always, changing the rating, age and positions of players, which is nothing out of the ordinary. The manager mode appears identical, there are no new stadiums and the commentators are saying pretty much the same thing with all the usual glitches in their sayings. However, once you've played the game for a while, the improvements of FIFA 10 show themselves. The gameplay is a lot smoother, more realistic and more enjoyable. The graphics are sharper with players' faces being much more lifelike, and the Be a Pro, Club and Country mode is more challenging and fun with new objectives and intense competition for international duty. This is obviously not the kind of improvement seen between FIFA 05 and FIFA 06, but you will still be glad you upgraded to FIFA 10 after playing it for a while. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to move on to is FIFA 10 versus Pro Evolution Soccer 2010. In the past, the difference between Pro Evolution Soccer and FIFA was as clear as the day. PES had always had the better gameplay with a more realistic feel, and FIFA had always had the license to all the big names and therefore had all the official club and player names, giving it a more detailed and better manager mode. And what this did, it divided football fans around the world, with Pro Evolution Soccer always being touted as the better one to play. But in recent years, PES has started to lose its way with more glitches, especially with the online mode, and a career mode that still can't compete with FIFA. FIFA, meanwhile, have kept their management mode that deserves so much praise and combined it with greater and more realistic gameplay, giving it the edge over PES on every single level. And to be honest, the die-hard fans of Pro Evolution Soccer will always believe that it's better than FIFA, but this year, any person with common sense will be able to see that both the gameplay and the different modes on FIFA have surpassed PES, making it not only the best football game of 2009, but generally one of the best games that year. Okay, so you've heard all the good points, but now I'm going to sort of explain the bad points and how Mr. Router, who is actually the owner of EA Sports, could possibly improve the gameplay or fix some glitches. So unfortunately, despite the universal praise, all I've got to knock FIFA on is for the complete lack of attention paid to the commentary. Once again, Martin Tyler and Andy Gray provide the ridiculous punditry, but anyone who's played FIFA 09 will instantly spot the same lines being used again and again from last year's outing. It's not actually that bad, but if the EA Sports developers want to continue to improve, then basically they have to come up with some new lines or something, because it got pretty ridiculous. And the next thing is the online gameplay. If you are connected by Wi-Fi or an Ethernet cable, online play on FIFA 10 is absolutely out of this world. It's cool if you're playing your mate over the street, but if you're playing some blooming guy from China, the connection can get really glitchy and really awful sometimes. But I guess that's just one of the things that you have to cope with if you want to enjoy the experience of the game. But otherwise, FIFA 10 is absolutely amazing in the sound and the overall presentation. The players call man on and down the line. Announcers are heard over the tannoy when you have a substitute or added time, and crowds get behind the team with authentic chants. You can have You'll Never Walk Alone for Liverpool. We Don't Care What the Red Side Say for Everton, and it is actually like you are watching that game from the Kop or, I don't know, the Gladys Street, wherever. So visuals are once again beyond any competition. The players and the models are absolutely stunning. The animation is out of this world, and a depth blur on close-up scenes just adds that little spark and a little bit more of realism. And after all of this, I'm going to give this game 9.5 out of 10. And that's about it. Thanks. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and hopefully I've persuaded you to at least try out this game, because you won't regret it. Signing off.